arriving at the hospital, not being able to go in and just sitting in the waiting room was really hard. And I know my big brother's not going to come back home with us. Every minute just felt like forever, just waiting and waiting and waiting. I was just thinking, is something bad happening in there? Are they, you know, trying to revive him? Is he alive? My brother Robbie means the world to me, and I don't know what I would do without him.
I woke up, I'm in this room and everything's white and there's all these nurses and doctors. Just a surreal feeling. I just couldn't believe it. It was like I was dreaming. It took a few seconds to kick in, what was going on around me, and then I started to slowly picture back and remember what had happened. And I'm not in that forest anymore, in the bush, lying there, dying. You know, I'm breathing. There's people there to help me. My arm was 3 times its natural size. It was blown up like a balloon on the side. Another nurse came, which is experienced in bites, said it's definitely a redback spider. Very lucky, but very silly as well to be out in that time in the river, you know, and making that decision to walk through the bushland. You know, it was a mistake to do that. I could have been dead. I felt really lucky. I just couldn't believe that I've been given a second chance.
The doctors let us know that he was okay and that we could go in to see him. That was like big relief. Seeing his face light up as soon as he seen us was the best feeling of my life. Thank God he's still alive and thank God he's all in one piece. And I told him, you know, don't do that ever again.
It's a major relief that he's still alive, that he survived.
I feel really lucky that I'm still alive, and it's like a new lease of life for me. So Sal and I still go out fishing as we used to. However, we're a bit more careful, and we have a golden rule now. So if there's no sun, we don't go fishing.
I see the nurse coming around the corner, looking at her face, hoping to see anything. She walks up to me and she kind of nods to me. He's out of surgery, he's in recovery. Would you like to see him? And it was like, wow. She swung the door open and I immediately walked quick over to my son. All I could see is like not even half of his face. Colton was cut from his forehead all the way down around here, and his scalp was actually pulled back, and both of his ears were tore open, and he had 5 scratches down the side of his neck. They put in over 300 stitches on his face and his head. But it was a wonderful sight. It was a beautiful sight to see him alive.
When I open my eyes, I see a bright light, and I think I'm in heaven. But when I see my dad, I realize that I survived. I was over the limit of being happy. I was over the top.
The most precious thing in the world, he wakes up and he gives us a smile. The first thing he does when he wakes up, with one eye and a goofy little smile out of one corner of his mouth that's not taped up. It was like, wow, what a kid.
When I first saw him, I was just like, oh my God, this poor child. I can't believe he's alive. you know, Colton is going to be okay. He's going to have scars. He's going to have lots of scars, but he's going to be okay.
He says, Dad, am I going to have scars? And I go, oh, yeah. You're going to have lots of scars, Colton. And I says, you know what's good about that? And he goes, what could be good about scars? I says, chicks love scars, Colton. Girls love boys with scars. And he goes, oh, right on.
I was happy that he was going to be okay. It was good to have him back.
He said to me, I'm glad the cougar attacked me and not Lara. And I love that little boy for that. That was an incredible thing he said. It was brave. It was very brave of him. He was alive. And that's what I wanted. It was quite a journey. Not a journey I would like to go through again.
I realized that my family means more to me because I've almost lost them once. And now that I've been given a second chance to live with them, I want to like spend every moment with them. Like I used to think like life was just like a video game. Every level gets a little bit harder. You get a certain amount of lives. You get 5, you get 10, you get 1 or 2, but after I got attacked, I'm like, I only have one life, I'm not gonna waste it.